And there we go. So we've managed to repair this base to an extent, and I still have some more base repairs to do. However, we now successfully own the top half of this base. Kind of unfortunate that all of this glass is here. That's weakening the actual structure and the integrity of it, but we will do something to try and fix that. Now, the next goal is to move down into the second half of this base and hopefully do something with it. Now, this flare can go because we don't need it there anymore, and we fixed it. Hell yeah, it's all good. Oh wait, no, we got a little bit of a hole right there. There we go. Anyways, guys, welcome back to Subnautica. Now, I have some stuff to go over with you. Like always, I always have stuff to go over with you guys, but as always, leave a like if you do enjoy Subnautica, and let's get into it. Now, there was some interesting information about the rocket released, actually. We now know that our previous thoughts and assumption that it had some kind of active shielding like the Cyclops, that's true. That's an actual thing, which really surprised me, to be honest with you, because I kind of expected it, but I also, part of me was like, no, that doesn't really make much sense for there to be active shielding like that. I need to find a place that I can actually install this, because we've got some trouble. Damn. All right, let me just get some oxygen back real quick. We'll go back down then. So much more convenient than having to swim way back to the surface. Damn, dude, like, it's way more convenient. Also really convenient that Reaper Leviathans aren't spawning in out the ass and, well, doing horrible things. Maybe I don't need to reinforce this. Maybe I can just go ahead and fix this stuff and we'll be good. Maybe that's all I need to do. Hang on, because, like, there's no other whole I can't do any more reinforcing to this. Bam, that's repaired. All right, seems like everything is going good. Oh, that's so cool. There's a window here. I think this is the last one, maybe? Okay, yeah, there we go. That was just the last one right there. This was just... All right, sweet. I think we're going to drown. There we go. All right, we're good. Okay, I thought I was going to drown then. Holy crap. But no, what I want to do now is go down through the Trello with you guys. And wow, 25%. Okay, it actually shows you percentage. I didn't actually know that before. But I want to go down through the Trello with you and just show you some of the stuff that they've been working on. And I have some, like, I'm in a really gray area right now with this. Like, there's a line and I might be about to cross it, and I don't know if I'm about to cross it or not. We will have a discussion over on the Trello about that. So here is the Subnautica Trello. You guys are very familiar with it. Now, apparently there's something wrong with the Emperor enzyme that I didn't even know about. It needs to be repaired or something, so that's all cool. But there was something, actually, the Hero Peeper. What is the deal with that? Scan creatures, Hero Peeper, Aquarium Peeper. I don't know what the deal is with that. That's kind of cool, I guess. Now, there was something... I think it was in the first page. Blastoff sequence. Okay, complete space warp effect on Blastoff sequence VFX. And then this is the stuff they've been working on, and it's art and engineering that's working on this right now. So they need clouds. They need the space skybox, which is what you'll see in space. The planet is done. The shield effect when debris hits the rocket. There's going to be a shield on the rocket. And you guys, I'm sure you're familiar with the Cyclops shielding. For those of you, I guess, who are unfamiliar with the Cyclops shielding, this is basically it right here, but I can guarantee you 100% of you are familiar with it in some shape or form. Now, I don't remember the Cyclops shielding showing up on the exterior of the sub. It's something that we didn't see before, and I think this actually only shows up on the glass of the submarine, so maybe that's the only weak point that we know of. But at the same time, the body is also a portion of the ship that can be damaged by... well, anything really that's able to bite. Well, within reason, I guess, if it's big enough. I mean, we did see this shielding in the cinematic clip, so I can only assume this is the same shielding technology used by the rocket. So moving on, we can see that there are sparks that are done, lights flickering when going through the debris. So you were going to fly through some space debris and some weird space aids up in outer space somewhere. We have the space warp effect, so at some point we're going to warp and eventually make the buttons glow when the players press them. So that's just, you know, click a button and it glows. Nothing too fancy there. Now, there is a conversation with the developers, actually, that I wanted to take note of. So this is between Obraxis and Corey Strader. Obraxis being one of the people that we had mentioned in the previous video about the Atlas, and then Corey Strader. Actually, I know Corey because I've spoken to him on Discord before in DMs multiple times. Really nice guy. He's helped me out a lot in the past. But back onto the topic. So this actually started down here with Jonas, and they don't know what the plan is, and they can't put something meaningful in the description right there, and they're running out of time fast. They acknowledge that. If you could cut corners, and please do, then they start updating the card a little bit. So to him, the list is looking good. That was up above. The only point of critique is the warp effect. We can't have warp travel in a game that has told you from the very first moment it takes months, if not years, until rescue arrives. So they right there and then they know there's an issue with the story conflicting with what they want to do. And then Corey said, humans didn't previously have access to precursor ion crystals, but the warp effect gave us a really nice punchy end to the cinematic. So if we can't do that, what to replace it with? And then Obraxis chimed in with, I really like the warp effect for, as Corey said, a punchy ending. It doesn't need to be a warp drive. We can say something like, we entered a wormhole or whatever. Actually, entering a wormhole, I think that'd be a bad idea. The only other alternative would be for the player to be put into a deep sleep and fade to black and white. It's not as epic and punchy. Actually, if I could throw my 10 cents in, I feel like some kind of warp or some kind of awesome explosive ending is what you would want for a game like Subnautica. We work our asses off to get to where we need to be. For me, personally, I would rather see something punchy, not we fade into a deep sleep. I really feel like, well, I mean, unless it's like a Halo cliffhanger, like Halo 2 or whatever, I guess that'd be kind of cool then or something, but otherwise, I don't think it'd be I don't think it'd be cool to be put into a deep sleep. I think they're probably going to do something better anyways, to be honest with you. And then they started updating the stuff. Now, there's not too much more down there. There's some CMOth issues. The Hero Peeper, I don't even know what the Hero Peeper is unless it's just a normal Peeper with the enzyme, and that's it. Oh, wait. Record final Sunbeam messages. Sunbeam messages. That's interesting. I guess it's just the last bit of audio they needed. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I don't want to spoil it for people, and I don't want to give the temptation there, I guess, for people as well. But something was leaked that was incredibly substantial as far as I'm concerned, and I've messaged the developers about it, just wondering what their thoughts were on it. And I have yet to receive word back yet, so I assume they're just very busy with Subnautica doing stuff, and I'm not going to show you guys what was leaked unless I get an okay, because I don't really want to be hated. The flare should not be floating in the air. Go. Okay, all right, you're gonna stay right there. You're gonna be a light source that stays right there. You're good. Stays right there. Anyways, yeah, something big was leaked, and I'm not even going to cross that line now. I'm not even going to jump into the depths of whatever the hell could happen, because it sounds like a bad time. It sounds like a really bad idea. What I do need to do, however, is I need to make some more solar panels. I need more quartz and copper ore. Crap. All right. Give me a little bit, guys. I'm going to harvest some resources, and then we will move back here. So you guys remember that little cinematic scene I did a couple minutes ago where it was like, hey, look, Cyclops shield. Well, yeah, about that Cyclops. Yeah, just ignore that, okay? That's the explanation for that being there. I kind of just did the thing real quick because I was lazy and didn't want to load a new save, and well, yeah, definitely wasn't a good time. Definitely not the highlight of my life, I can tell you that much. But we do have the second layer of the base done. Now, I need to fix the third layer of the base, and I don't know if this place has been weakened or not structurally. I can only hope that it's not, but looking at all this glass down right here, I can only assume that something is not structurally sound, and knowing that, this is probably a waste of time. No, actually, maybe not, because, I mean, ooh, that's a really nice view. Yeah, I know, yeah, 30 seconds, yada, yada, yada. I'm gonna need a new battery soon, too. Repair you too. Let me just... okay, going back up. So, my thoughts on the rocket information that we're getting. It's like we're getting little tidbits of information and stuff. It's like we get little tidbits of information and little sneaks of, like, stuff. And just... It's the biggest tease in the world, to be honest with you, for me. Because I've been playing the game so much and just getting so in-depth with the storyline that I just want to know what happens. I just want to see what happens. But it's also incredibly sad because once we get on that rocket and we leave, that's it. no more. Like, that's it. That is the end. That is the definitive. Just like there is nothing else to look forward to besides like an Arctic biome. I think. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Okay. Get up. Yeah. So they're draining that down there now. Now, except for like an Arctic biome or whatever it's called. I think Awesome Crunch actually made a video on that. I want to look down through that in a little bit because it sounds kind of cool. I'll probably do that in a later video or something and just see if there's anything additional I can find out about it. Now we have successfully fixed this place right here, which is pretty convenient. Let me just go ahead and get the last bit of this stuff repaired. All right, so now we have the greatest observation bay known to man. Oh, the USS Bones is down there. So they do have a beacon. Let me check. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region. Does that mean one of the Degassi bases? Is that what it's trying to tell me? One of those are out here? Not going near those flowers, I can tell you that much, or whatever the hell those things are supposed to be. So I'm not exiting here. Now, I think there's a secondary spot I can actually go to. Possibly? Is there a second spot? I thought there was a secondary place here. Because it was a lot bigger. That's the observation bay. Wow, that's way down there, too. All the way down there. Maybe that's all we have to this base, actually, which I'm perfectly fine with. We could totally do some magic with this base and make things work. Oh, wait, no, there's a section right here. Okay, there's an entire section right here. So that second tube? No, neither one of those. Oh, yeah, okay, and I can go up then into this. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm going to do that. So go down this one, and then I go over here, and I can go up this one right here. Okay, and now we're in the zone that's been damaged even more, so this space needs to be repaired. So I'm going to finish repairing this, and then we're going to head out and try and do some stuff. So I've got good news and bad news. We've managed to fix this base, and now we can reap the rewards. There isn't jack shit in here. Really. Awesome. However, the bad news, that wasn't the bad news, by the way. The bad news is we have this 49-meter thing still on our screen, and I can't seem to get rid of it. Like, there's nothing I can do. Now, destroyed Cyclops is down. That shadow was creepy as shit. Don't do that again. The destroyed Cyclops is down there. And... okay, so I don't want to go to that Cyclops yet, but this is the base that we've basically saved so far. Now, that's all I want to save with this place right now. Food and water, which I do need water. So, bam. I figured out how to use the picture frames, by the way, and it's kind of cool. Just take a seat. Enjoy our new base. Oh, yeah. Feel pretty accomplished. Yep. That's pretty great. All right. So, anyways, back onto the rocket and what's happening with those shenanigans. I don't think I want to... do I want to go down here? I think I might want to go down here. Hang on. And down one more. There we go. All right. Looking pretty spiffy if I do say so myself. So I'm going to go back up. Now, I do have some footage that I'm going to show you guys in a later video because I still have to go down through a lot of this crap and just cut out what isn't useful and what's useful. I don't want to do that right now, but I do have some information and some, I guess, video footage technically of the rocket and it actually being developed, and I'm going to try and throw into a video, probably the next video I do in Subnautica in like 2 days, because I try and religiously upload Subnautica every 2 days or so, every 2 to 3 days. So keep an eye out for that. It won't be anything too massive, I guess. It's not going to be the actual ending or anything, which people are leaking the end, by the way. Bad time all around. Seriously, a bad time. But no, it has nothing to do with that, and, well, that's basically it. So, recap, we've successfully fixed this base to an extent. We still have a layer, I think, to try and repair. Do we, or was it just this right here, and then that was it? I think this was the last part. We have a fully functioning base now. Oh, dude, that's great. The only problem I have is I haven't heard any PDA logs. I haven't gotten any word of PDA logs or anything, which is kind of annoying to me. I could go back and see, because there's new voice logs in the game, you guys, but I feel like I should see the thing in the top right of the screen. At least I think I should. And the big problem with this too is that, be quiet, the big problem with this too is that I don't see where the rescue pod is. What the hell? You look like a landmass. What are you doing? You're sunbathing? That's cool. I'm just gonna stay on top of this guy. I actually had an idea for the for this guy, for the reef back. I don't know if it's possible or not. Now, where? There it is, all the way over there. Dude, that's really far away. I'm gonna go check it. No, it's not flashing. Maybe I need to repair it first. That might be the problem. I need to yeah, I probably gotta repair this. Yeah, smart move. All right. Oh, we have messages. Okay. Okay.
Lifepod secondary systems online, running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
All right, that's cool. Environmental scan. Okay, all right. So that's okay. A bunch of stuff is happening right now for me. Full environmental, yada, 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 all this stuff. I probably should have fixed this thing in the beginning.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
This is Lifepod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in...
Okay, we know this one. We know what happened to their life pod. It blew up because she lit something that she thought was a flare, but it wasn't a flare. And as a result, bad things happened. No, I really like the voice acting. Now, that seems to be it for now, and I am done with Subnautica for the moment, too. We'll see what other PDA entries have been updated, and then I will start working on that big video fairly soon, I guess. But, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, well, then leave a like for more. You guys have been killing it. I really appreciate the support. I seriously do. And I will see you in the next video.
For no one will do it for us. Even if we stick it out together, then create a plan. We can build that.